What's up, everybody? Dungeon Master Tim over here from Nat20 TTRPG. I just got a random question for all our TTRPG players, our D&D players, our whatever TTRPG you play. But I'm a DM, so my perspective may be different on this. But when it comes to rolling your dice, which would you rather see? And I already know the answer, but I'm curious. A 20, a Nat20, or a Nat1? To me, both good. I don't see the downside of a 1. I see storytelling if you roll a 1. I actually, in fact, would rather a player roll a 1 than a 20. A 20 it can make for cool moments, but I think in the sense of story building, which I've always been a story builder, if you roll a Nat 1, it leaves more open down the line, and it creates more chaos in the moment, which we've always been at my table anyway of the rule of chaos. It's something I introduced when we first started playing, as we are all new players. But the rule of chaos, which essentially states, if it could be super creative and it's something out of the box, I would rather do it at the table. And that's where I think maybe my addiction with Nat 1s comes, because as a DM, I can always think of something really out of the box when somebody rolls a Nat 1. When, let's be honest, if you roll a Nat 20, you're going to succeed in some fashion. It's just a matter of what that fashion is. Where you could, with the Nat 1, you could succeed, but in such a spectacular failure of way, and this is maybe just how I play my games, but it brings a lot more entertainment to my table. That Nat 1 can lead to so much more interaction and more for your character to, I guess, dive into, is how I've always played it and always seen it, and just how my players play. Where in the Nat 20, it always leads to, you're getting that final kill. You're doing it without any hesitation. When, if you ask me as a Dungeon Master, the best moments at the table are when your characters stumble. And that just may be, again, my perspective, and I'm sure some DMs see it this way. But I want to know what you guys think, because I'm curious. I want an overall census of what TTRPG players think of the Nat 20 versus the Nat 1 discussion. Because to me, it's a discussion that's like, it's had at every table. We just don't have it as a group. But that's it. I'm curious with the consensus. Would you rather roll a Nat 1 for crazy consequence, or just roll it to a Nat 20 and just get what you want? I guess that's my overall lapping question. Tell me what you guys think below in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe for tons of content. Check us out on Facebook at Manus D20 TTRPG at Facebook, and you can see all sorts of memes and stuff. Love you guys. Take it easy.